Ladies and gentlemen, the following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing the first team, they hail from Italy and weighing tonight at 411 pounds, the team of Mario and Luigi.
All the Plumbing brothers coming out here facing a great challenge. It's going to be Mario and Luigi against the Linde gang. A dream match of sorts, but these two men, very accomplished plumbers allegedly, but I've got to tell you that I had Mario and Luigi do a little bit of work on my bathroom last year, and we've had leaks, we've had all kinds of problems, and just a little bit of advice for everyone: please do not use these men, they will rip you off, they are rogue traders. Get somebody qualified in. Heavily doubt that they've got all of the certificates and everything, but nonetheless, turn our attention to their opponents.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing their opponents, representing the Linde gang and weighing in tonight at a combined weight of 443 pounds, the team of Uncle and Dutch Linde.
Well, 1 week from tonight, ladies and gentlemen, the biggest event in the history of professional wrestling will be taking place Friday, December 26th, Boxing Day Brawl, the big card. And these two men are going to be playing a prominent role. We know that Uncle will be defending his non-wrestlers championship against Homer Simpson, but a big bombshell dropped just a few hours before this match. Apparently the commissioner's sick of outside interference in these non-wrestlers championship matches, and he's decided that Uncle will face Homer Simpson with the belt on the line inside of a steel cage. What a match that's going to be. Boxing Day Brawl, tune in for that. Of course, Uncle can't worry about Boxing Day Brawl here. He's got two of the greatest Italian brothers. And look at Mario and Luigi, usually full of confidence like a well-oiled machine, but Uncle just taking out all of his frustrations and aggression on this poor man. The Linde gang determined to keep that belt around Uncle's waist with the help of Dutch Linde. And you've got to wonder, are there any other members of the Linde gang waiting in the wings? Dutch always has a plan up his sleeve. Homer and Bart Simpson have really created two dangerous enemies. Look at that for a clothesline by Dutch Linde, nearly taking Luigi's head off. Oh, that could be enough to finish it. The leg is hooked, the shoulders down, but very quick kick out there by Luigi and Mario. You see him coming into the ring. Even if Luigi's shoulders would have been down, he was not prepared to let this match go. But look at this now, Mario calls in the distraction as the referee was trying to get him out of the ring, allowing the Linde gang to double team poor Luigi. The temptation is always to get in there in a tag team match, but sometimes you divert the attention of the referee, you do more harm than good. Wait for you the tag. Oh, and this isn't good. Look at this for a double team move, a spike pile driver. Oh, surely this one over, but look at Uncle. Poor move there. You'd expect better from a champion like himself. Too close to the ropes. Oh my God, the referee getting in the way now. Rules have gone out of the window, but now look at Uncle with a mandible claw. Uncle with his finishing maneuver applied on Luigi, but the referee completely out of it, and Mario still in the ring. Absolute carnage here. A long time between him going for his finisher and now going for the cover. And it may still be enough to put him away. Well, it would have been if Mario didn't come in and break up that pinfall attempt. Oh, look at that. And Mario accidentally catching his brother Luigi there, allowing the distraction. Maybe now Luigi would finally, with an opportunity, get the tag to his brother, get a tag to the fresh man. Mario's been busting to get in this match ever since the bell rang. So far he's spent all of it just stood on the apron watching his brother. As now Luigi trying to mount a bit of a comeback here, goes to the top rope, waits for Uncle to get to his feet. Beautiful missile dropkick right to the back. The question is, can he get the tag to his brother? Well, for some reason Luigi's staying in there and doing a pretty good job at the moment. Look at this. Are we going to get to see it? As Luigi goes off the ropes, comes back round the other side. The mushroom elbow. I know that's not a drug reference. And now Luigi finally getting the tag to Mario. Could the brothers cause an upset here? Look at this, Mario hulking up, knocking Uncle against the ropes. Van der Linde gang seem to be in trouble here in a big boot. Mario absolutely on fire. And now a takedown of Uncle. And now Mario looking to go to the top rope, looking to hit one big move to finally finish off this match. Tries the flying clothesline. Smart veteran-like move there by Uncle, getting out of the way, and now a rake to the face. Rake in the eyes of Mario. And just as it looked like Mario may be gaining control in this match, a dirty move by Uncle. And the Van der Linde gang once again gaining control now. Dutch in the ring. Big knee to the head. Mario somehow staying on his feet after that. The Van der Linde gang relentless. As now Dutch sends him for the ride off the ropes. Beautiful belly to belly suplex by the leader of the Van der Linde gang. As now he sends him into the corner. Now gets the tag. Oh no, not another one. Spike pile driver. Spike pile driver to Mario. And now Uncle with the leg tuck. This could be all over here. But my God. Luigi coming in. He wasn't needed. Mario somehow managing to get the shoulder up after such a big move. And look at Luigi coming in now. Well, this has descended into chaos. All four men in the ring. Referee really needs to gain control of this match. But he's not going to now. Mario sending him for the ride off the ropes. Mario just Irish whipping everybody. Except for Dutch Van der Linde though. And now Dutch, my God. Dutch Van der Linde biting his opponent. And now the gut wrench powerbomb. I can't believe that. Leggy hook, shoulders. Oh my, maybe not. Well, normally that gut wrench powerbomb, a finishing manoeuvre of Dutch Van der Linde. A lot of time between the move being hit though and him going for the cover. The only reason Mario would have got the shoulder up, but Mario in a real bad way here. He needs to try and get the tag to Luigi. He can't do that at the moment because Luigi not on the apron, and a thumb to the eye by Uncle. Van der Linde gang like to bend the rules. The mandible claw applied by Uncle. Could that be the move that finishes off Homer Simpson? Boxing Day night. And now knocking Luigi off the apron. The leg is hooked, the shoulders down. And the Van der Linde gang victorious here. They look ready for Boxing Day Brawl. They look ready for the Simpson family.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, Uncle and Dutch Van der Linde.
Well, great win for the Van der Linde gang, and momentum so important going into that big event 1 week from tonight, Boxing Day Brawl.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, hailing from Quahog, Rhode Island, and weighing in tonight at 252 pounds, Joe Swanson.
Joe Swanson made an appearance on the channel roughly 1 month ago. Determined to rid the wrestling world of Homer Simpson. Unfortunately, he failed in that mission, but he's going to get another opportunity here tonight to take on not only Homer Simpson, but his son Bart in a tag team contest. And let me tell you, his tag team partner is going to be more than useful.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, his tag team partner, hailing from parts unknown and weighing in tonight at 338 pounds, Venom.
Well, look at the size of this human being, if he is even a human being. 338 pounds, not an ounce of fat, pure muscle and power and scary, scary strength. Venom has had a previous run-in with Homer Simpson. Came very close to destroying the native of Springfield. A lot of skill and a stroke, a lot was what it took for Homer Simpson to somehow get a shock victory over Venom. He's going to get another opportunity tonight to destroy Homer Simpson. Joe Swanson and Venom, certainly not usual tag team partners, but united by a common goal, one common enemy, and that being the man who is about to make his way to the ring here now with his son.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, their opponents. They hail from Springfield and weighing tonight at a combined weight of 442 pounds, the team of Homer and Bart Simpson.
Oh, the Simpson family both going to be in action Friday night, Boxing Day Brawl. Homer Simpson's going to get his opportunity against Uncle in a steel cage match. Try and regain that non-wrestlers championship, and of course Bart Simpson will be taking on the leader of the Van der Linde gang, Dutch Van der Linde, in a singles match. The Simpsons and the Van der Linde gang will be colliding this Friday night. I can see a big problem on the horizon for the Simpsons. They may not even make it to Friday night. They have to face two very strong and powerful opponents in that squared circle. They need to be careful here. They can keep themselves in one piece. And look at Bart Simpson golding Joe Swanson. He doesn't really know what to make of Bart Simpson. Swanson looks confused here. But he's not now. Deciding to finally strike Bart Simpson with a block. Oh, and look at these kicks by Simpson. Martial arts skills on full display. Swanson gets back to his feet and immediately gets taken down by Bart. And look at this. Certainly the cockier of the two Simpson family members here. Oh, but catches the foot to Swanson. Now Swanson going to work with heavy right hands. Joel Swanson with incredible upper body strength. Can't say the same for the rest of his body. A nice spinning heel kick by Bart Simpson. Bit like a lorry when it tips over. How does Joel Swanson get back to his feet? He's very top heavy. Now Bart sending Swanson into the corner. Look at these heavy kicks to the ribs. Beautiful moves. Then Swanson down in the corner. Another Bronco Buster by Bart. Impressive debut here. His first match on the channel for Bart Simpson. He's certainly looking impressive. Dutch Van der Linde needs to be careful now. Homer Simpson coming in. The tag being made. A great teamwork thus far between Homer and Bart. You've got to believe the chemistry is going to be there. Joel Swanson and Venom, I don't even think have ever been in the same room together. Never mind teaming up as partners. And look at Venom coming in, but Homer Simpson taking the fight to him. But he was distracted and allows Joel Swanson to get him from behind. And now Simpson may be at the peril of a man with upper body strength that defies the laws of physics and gravity as he sends Simpson for the ride off the ropes on a thunderous hip toss. Joel Swanson, a man that's only recently regained the ability to walk. Only his anger and rage towards Homer Simpson was what caused him to regain that ability. There's now Swanson really throwing some heavy haymakers to the face of Simpson, but Simpson managing to turn him around, comes behind, nice bulldog. And now Simpson's going to tag out, tagging his son. Yet to see Venom get involved in this match. I'm sure Homer and Bart would like to keep it that way, as now Bart goes to the top. Well, I think he slipped off the rope there trying a leg drop to Swanson. Maybe lost his footing and just fell off. Just a simple little slip up like that. And that could be the thing that allows Joel Swanson to gain the advantage here. But Simpson trading the blows nicely. And a nice heel kick by Bart. Bart will be hoping he can maintain control like this, but Swanson reversing the Irish whip, real back and forth stuff between these two. And now look at this Swanson. Swanson just choking Simpson, the referee telling him to break that hold. And he has, but the damage may be done. Now knocking Homer Simpson off the apron. And Simpson coming in now. Understandably trying to come to the aid of his son. And look at him just hitting. He was hitting Swanson with everything he had there, but he would not break. He had a vice-like grip on the leg of Bart Simpson. Oh, another big monster coming in. And look at this double team move, choke slam, double choke slam by these two powerhouses. Bart Simpson in a bad way, and even more now, and Venom just dropping him right in his head. Trying to break the poor boy's neck. Bart Simpson in a real bad way here. He needs to get the tag to his father. But how do you get away from the clutches of these two absolute powerhouses? As now Swanson putting Bart throat first against that middle rope and all that body weight right across it. And now this isn't good news for the Simpson family. Here comes the big monster, the 338-pound Venom. An unstoppable fighting machine. He looks like he's certainly not subject to the PGW wellness policy. Now Venom just tagging out. That surprises me. Venom tagging out and tagging back in Joel Swanson. Really doing a number now on poor Bart Simpson. He really just needs to get the tag, needs to find a way to get the tag to his father. And look at that, that might be it. Swanson trying the spinebuster. Bart with a reversal into a DDT. Tries to roll up, but the sunset flip. Swanson managing to quick out. Bart Simpson may be firing up. He may be finding a second gear here as he sends Swanson into the corner. Nice clothesline and bulldog combination. And now finally, Bart Simpson gets the tag. Here comes Homer. Big clothesline. Swanson goes down. Big shoulder block. Venom goes down. And now a spear to Swanson. Simpson cleaning house here. Simpson like a house on fire, but in a good way. As now he perches Joe Swanson on the top rope. Simpson looking to hit a big move. The big superplex off the top. Oh, and Swanson holding his back. We know the history of Swanson and spinal injuries. That move may not have helped matters. Nice bulldog by Simpson. Simpson really on fire ever since Bart's tagged him back in. And now Homer on the top rope. Dives off with a beautiful spear. The tide may be turning in this match here. And now look at Simpson. He's going for his finishing maneuver. The Simpsons edge. Surely this match over. Trying to knock Venom off the apron. Should really just go for the cover though. Maybe taking far too long. Now Simpson with a leg hook. The shoulders down. Joe Swanson managing to get the shoulder up just before the count of 3. And that has to be the delayed pinfall. Normally when Homer hits that finishing maneuver, he goes for the pin immediately, taking too long, allowing Swanson some time to recover. And now all 4 men in the ring. Big Venom trying a big right hand. Nice block by Simpson. And now Homer once again going to work on both men. Spear to Swanson. And now Homer with Swanson in the corner gets the tag to Bart. Look at this. Beautiful tag team move using the heart attack. Bret Hart will not be happy about him stealing his move, but nonetheless, Joel Swanson looks to be laid out. Bart Simpson knocking Venom off the apron. I think Swanson may be done for here. The leg is hooked, the shoulders down. And phenomenal win here for the Simpson family. Bart and Homer victorious.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here are your winners, the team of Homer and Bart Simpson.
Well, look at this. The Vanderlyn gang coming out to see what all the fuss is about. Oh, this is going to be a war on Friday night. You can be sure of that. Look at Bart Simpson, he's ready. The Vanderlyn gang, they're ready. What a moment, because ladies, not waste any time. Let's get straight to the ring for our opening contest.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, he hails from Springfield and weighs in tonight at 164 pounds, Bart Simpson.
Well, the first of 2 battles here tonight between the Vanderlyn gang and the Simpson family. Bart Simpson only recently making his debut, coming to the aid of his father. After he fell victim to a vicious Vanderlyn gang assault, Bart Simpson wants revenge on the man that tried to take his father out. He may get the opportunity to do it here tonight, as here comes that man now.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, hailing from Pennsylvania and weighing in tonight at 231 pounds, Dutch Vanderlyn.
Dutch Vanderlyn, a man hell-bent on destroying not only Homer Simpson but the Simpson family. Bart Simpson wants to avenge the attack on his father. Just over a week ago, Dutch Vanderlyn and uncle nearly taking out the head of the Simpson household. Spot of revenge in order here. Dutch Vanderlyn, he'd love to take out Bart Simpson. He's got to be careful. Dutch Vanderlyn, a very cold and calculated individual inside and outside of that squared circle. But look at Bart Simpson, one step ahead with that cheap shot. And Vanderlyn completely unprepared for that, and beautiful German suplex by Bart. Oh, he's fired up. He wants to avenge the attack on his father. And thus far going the right way about it as he takes Vanderlyn down. And now Bart Simpson perched on the top rope. Oh, well, no, I'm slipping off there. Losing his footing on the top, trying again. But this time Vanderlyn to his feet. Knocks Bart off the top rope. And a bit of a mistake there. And Bart Simpson, an overhand right by Dutch, taking him down. Simpson was determined. Simpson had a heart full of fire when he came out. that heart of fire may be extinguished here at the hands of the cold, calculated, dirty Dutch van der Linde. And now Dutch with a swinging netbreaker taking Bart down. Of course, later on tonight, Uncle and Homer Simpson will be battling it out in a steel cage for that non-wrestlers championship. One of two battles here tonight between the Van der Linde gang and the Simpson family. And the leader Dutch here really doing a number on Bart Simpson. Look at that, they'll try and attack Bart Simpson, managing to fight out. Tries the waist lock, couple of heavy elbows by Van der Linde, now goes behind Bart, tries the same thing. Phenomenal reversals here, the technical wrestling on full display, and a beautiful reverse DDT by Bart Simpson. And now Bart, maybe he's going to be more successful. This time a beautiful moonsault right across the spine. Van der Linde could be in trouble here, big move by Bart, now comes for the ride off the ropes and a beautiful flying clothesline. Simpson firing on all cylinders here, now on the top once again, looking to put the final blow onto Dutch van der Linde, tries a crossbody. But Van der Linde saw that one coming. And now hits him with a clothesline. Bart getting to his feet and gets nailed with another one. You've got to believe that Simpson should have come in here with more of a strategy. He seems to just be going all out attack, but with a cold and cunning operator like Dutch van der Linde, you need to have a game plan. And oh my God, no, the referee's been taken out now. Oh, and wait a minute. That's Micah Bell, another member of the Van der Linde gang. The referee is down, and now Dutch van der Linde reaching for a steel chair. Oh, but wait a minute. Marge Simpson coming out from behind, taking Micah Bell out. Now Dutch swinging the steel chair. Bart reverses it. Dutch van der Linde got nailed, the plan backfired, and now Marge Simpson slapping the bejesus out of Micah Bell on the stage. Bart Simpson getting rid of the evidence as the referee gets to his feet. Dutch's plan has backfired here, and Simpson has... Oh no, he's not. My God, I thought Bart Simpson was on the road to victory there. But somehow, Dutch van der Linde, after that vicious steel chair shot, manages to slip out. The fight goes on. And now Dutch van der Linde with a low blow on Simpson. The referee should really call the disqualification. Absolutely disgusting. And now the gut-wrench powerbomb. Despicable scenes here from Dutch van der Linde. Oh, and come on, not like this. The leg is shut, the shoulders down, and Dutch van der Linde has defeated Bart Simpson. A victory for the Van der Linde gang. What could be one of two victories here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, Dutch van der Linde.
Well, Dutch van der Linde with a screw job finish there, but nonetheless he will go down in the history books as the winner. We turn our attention to the next match.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a steel cage match, and it is for the non-wrestlers championship. Introducing first the challenger, he hails from Springfield and weighs in tonight at 278 pounds, Homer J. Simpson.
Well, Homer J. Simpson, the former non-wrestlers champion, says life isn't worth living ever since he lost that belt to Uncle a few weeks back. Of course, Uncle playing poverty, pleading that he had a debilitating condition known as lumbago, and towards the latter stages of that match when Homer Simpson was defending the title against Uncle, it looked like Uncle was suffering from lumbago. It looked like he couldn't stand up, and Homer Simpson showed mercy. He had dignity in that moment, and he was not going to put the final blow on a man that could barely stand up, and that was his biggest mistake. It was all a ruse, it was all an act. Uncle preying on Homer Simpson's better nature. When Homer Simpson did show that little bit of mercy, Uncle struck like a coiled viper and took that belt away from him tonight. Homer Simpson's going to get the chance to regain it. And he's not got to worry about the Van der Linde gang getting involved in this match, ladies and gentlemen, because him and Uncle are going to be locked inside a 15-foot high steel cage.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, representing the Van der Linde gang and weighing in tonight at 219 pounds, he is the current reigning and defending non-wrestlers champion, Uncle.
Well, a miraculous recovery, we could say. But I believe that was all a ruse. I don't believe Uncle's ever suffered with lumbago. Something that you shouldn't joke about. The equivalent of lying about having cancer. A lot of people sent sympathy, a lot of people sent money in for this man. It was all an act to try and make Homer Simpson think his opponent was finished. He struck and stole that belt like a thief in the night. There's been nothing but problems between the Simpson family and the Van der Linde gang ever since. The Van der Linde gang already 1-0 against the Simpson family here tonight. They could make it a clean sweep. It could be 2-0 and Uncle could walk away with that belt still around his waist. Homer Simpson's determined that that will not happen. As the cage has been lowered now, there's no way in or out. That cage door has been firmly padlocked. Nobody gets in and out of our steel cages. The only way to win is by pinfall or submission. And look at this, a little bit of a feeling out process now as Homer Simpson with a collar and elbow tie up on Uncle. Going for strikes, nice block by Uncle, right hand. And now Uncle got to work with the strikes, the one-shot kid they used to call him in his youth. Showing exactly why. A little bit of caution being exercised, well it was until Homer Simpson charged in with that thunderous clothesline. I think the feeling out process is well and truly over now. And another clothesline by Simpson. Simpson's waited a long time to try and get this belt back, and he's not going to let this opportunity go. He's going to be relentless here against Uncle. As now look at this, sending his face first right into that exposed steel. Oh, and look at that, a low blow by Uncle. Remember, no disqualification in this match. As long as you pin or make your opponent submit, anything goes inside of that steel cage. And look at Uncle again with the ball abuse. And now taking Homer Simpson to the ground, trying to hyperextend the knee. Caused the man a lot of problems. Mobility is so important inside a professional wrestling ring. Footwork, if one of your knees is bad, like being a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest. And Uncle just going for the balls again. Maybe a sound strategy, keep Homer Simpson grounded and go to work on him. As now Uncle sends him into the corner, charges him with a beautiful drop kick right to the chest. Uncle's fought, scratch and claw to get that belt. He's determined not to give it up, and nearly with the 3 count, but Homer Simpson just powering him out and throwing him across the ring. As now Simpson introducing Uncle's face to that steel cage. And Homer Simpson like a man possessed again. Uncle is getting absolutely brutalised inside that cage, and now look at the power of Simpson picking him up on the shoulder. Capacity crowd giving him a big cheer and a big power slam. Shade to the Davey Boy Smith, the British Bulldog. Another leg hooked, the shoulders down as Homer Simpson done enough to regain that belt very, very nearly. Homer Simpson a split second away there from regaining that coveted non-wrestlers championship, but Uncle, the crafty veteran, managing to slip out of that pin and now trying to fire back with a few live rounds. Knocks Homer Simpson down to the canvas, comes running in from behind, nice Bulldog. Uncle's a fighter, you've got to give him that. He will not give up, and a nice double axe handle. And Uncle very happy, but don't turn your back on Simpson. Big mistake. He made that mistake in a previous encounter, and now Simpson punishing him for it. Nice shoulder block. He may not slay Homer J here tonight. And that was a poor move by Simpson, trying to run in, completely mistiming it. Uncle taking him down once again, and what the hell's Uncle doing? Exposing that steel turnbuckle. This is not good news for Homer Simpson here. Tries the Irish whip, but Simpson putting the brakes on, and now Simpson chuns him in, sternum first. It may be a cracked sternum for Uncle. He may have a legitimate injury here when Simpson's finished with him. And now a 3rd shot right to the sternum. No sympathy, no mercy here from Simpson. One goal in mind, to regain that belt, and nothing is going to stand in his way as he sends Uncle for the ride off the ropes, picks him up. Thunderous spinebuster. He may have a legitimate back complaint, does Uncle, and now Simpson with a big elbow off the top rope. Simpson a man possessed here with one goal in mind. Can he achieve that goal? It certainly looks like it. Uncle in a lot of trouble. Oh, and look at this, Uncle faking the lumbago again. But look at Simpson, he's not falling for it this time. Film me once, shame on you. Film me twice, shame on him. And it certainly won't be shame on Homer Simpson. The Simpsons' edges finishing manoeuvre. Uncle seemingly out, flat on his back. And Homer Simpson has regained the non-wrestlers championship. What a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner and the new non-wrestlers champion, Homer J. Simpson.
Finally, Homer J has made him pay. He's finally regained that non-wrestlers championship. And an important win over the Van der Linde gang as well. What a moment for that man. Well, we're getting through these matches pretty quickly here.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a 6-man elimination tag team match. Introducing the first team, hailing from Springfield. They represent the Simpson family, the team of Homer Simpson, Bart Simpson, and Marge Simpson.
Well, the Simpson family in action here, and there you see Homer Simpson. Very, very happy at Boxing Day Brawl. He regained his non-wrestlers championship in a steel cage match against Uncle. Nonetheless, the war rages on between the Simpson family and the Van der Linde gang. The Simpsons with a great opportunity here tonight. If they can win, if they can be victorious, the Van der Linde gang will have to leave the channel permanently. We all talk about the lawlessness of the Van der Linde gang, but there is one thing that they respect. There is one line that they will not cross. They will not breach the stipulations of a wrestling match, that is for sure. Could be the final time that we see the Van der Linde gang on the channel. A big, big moment here coming up in this match.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, their opponents. Representing the Van der Linde gang, the team of Micah Bell, Uncle, and Dutch Van der Linde.
Well, as we said, the Van der Linde gang, their backs are against the wall here tonight. If they do not win, they will never be seen on the Passion Gaming channel ever again. But if they can somehow get the victory here against the Simpson family, then the leader of the gang, Dutch Van der Linde, will get a title shot, will get a match against Homer Simpson for the non-wrestlers championship. A must win here, but you've got to believe that when Dutch Van der Linde's back is against the wall, when he has to come up with a game plan, he may be at his most dangerous. And maybe the Simpson family are going to find that out the hard way in this contest. Dutch would love nothing more than to get that belt back in the grasp of the Van der Linde gang, and he'd like to be the champion more than anybody else. It was Uncle previously. We know that Dutch Van der Linde likes to be the head man in the gang. Doesn't like the spotlight being taken away from him. And what a great way to do that. And to win that belt from Homer Simpson. And look at that, Micah Bell. Well, Micah Bell overconfident in the early going, and Bart Simpson punishing him for his complacency there. Far too overconfident, underestimating the youngest member of the Simpson family here, as Bart Simpson really going with kicks to the ribs. Nice block though by Micah Bell, and now takes Bart Simpson down. The showboating continues. Bart Simpson with a big size disadvantage here, but still fighting away against Micah Bell. Remember, elimination match, ladies and gentlemen. A pinfall will not end the match. The member of the team that is pinned will have to go back to the dressing room. And that all-important first fall, really, really vital. Because whoever wins the first fall will have a big numbers advantage against their opponents. Look at that again, Micah Bell turning his back on Simpson. Now Simpson on the top rope, tries diving off, completely misses and knocks his father off the apron. But Simpson goes up top once again. Nice cross body and the cover on Micah Bell. This could be enough. This could to put him away. And Micah Bell has been eliminated very, very quickly here. It's now 3-on-2. The Van der Linde gang outnumbered. Another former non-wrestlers champion, Uncle, coming in, nailing Bart Simpson with a drop kick. Not a good start here for the Van der Linde gang. Their days could be numbered on this channel. But now Dutch in, double teaming Bart Simpson, just stomping him while he's down on the canvas. Not the start that the Van der Linde gang wanted. Maybe they can redeem it here. What's he going for? Oh my god, a spike pile driver. Bart Simpson dropped right on his head. For some reason, Marge Simpson lurking up here with me on the stage. I'm not quite sure why. And look at that, knocking Homer Simpson off the apron. But Bart Simpson coming from behind. Nice German suplex. The numbers game in the favour of the Simpson family at the moment. An advantage that they need to keep though. They don't want the Van der Linde gang even in the odds. And look at that, a thumb to the eye by Uncle. A dirty, dirty move. And look at that, going for the eyes again. It wouldn't surprise me if this referee had been paid off with the bribe of perhaps a trip to Tahiti. As now look at this double team move. And now Dutch Van der Linde goes behind. Sleeper hold applied to Bart Simpson. But look at Homer coming in. He's breaking it up. He's not having any of this nonsense. Nonetheless, Dutch still assaulting Bart Simpson. Nice back suplex. Homer Simpson, not the legal man, still in the ring. And now the referee finally dealing with Simpson. And while he is, look at this, more double team moves. And oh my god, not another spike pile driver. Bart Simpson may have a broken neck. A thunderous move off the top, that spike pile driver. And Bart Simpson eliminated with down to 2-on-2 here. And Marge Simpson now entering the ring. And look at that, going right after the man that was putting the hurting on her own flesh and blood, her own son. Marge Simpson not happy. The maternal instincts kicking in, slapping the bejesus out of the bald head of Uncle. Hell have no fury like a woman's scorn. And Uncle finding that out the hard way now as Marge Simpson with right hands to the face. Trying to avenge the beating of her son. As now Uncle gets back to his feet, Marge Simpson sends him into the corner, comes running in. Nice leapfrog, goes to the top. What's she going to try here? Tries the elbow drop. Trying the elbow drop, but Uncle with a reversal, sticking the knees up. Marge had a lot of momentum for a moment, but that momentum may have disappeared here. Just taking one risk too many. And Uncle punishing her for it with a reversal. Now the tag to Dutch Van der Linde. The two men double teaming Homer Simpson's wife as he's on the apron. And Homer Simpson can't bear to watch. He's coming in the ring. But maybe not the best thing to do here. Only diverting the attention of the referee, causing him problems. And meaning he can't watch things like that. A thumb to the eye by Dutch. Well, what a horrible situation this is for Homer Simpson. Having to watch his wife get double teamed. And out of context that sounded a bit wrong, but nonetheless, the spike pile driver. And now Uncle ringing the arm of Marge Simpson. Sends her back into that corner, keeping her isolated from her husband in the corner, making sure she can't get the tag. And look at Simpson while his wife's getting headbutted, coming in the ring again, and once again diverting the attention of the referee, allowing more double team from the Van der Linde gang. And what's this they're going for here? Kick to the gut. Both of them just slamming the back of her head right into the canvas. Still not a hair out of place though. Not looking good here for Marge Simpson. And now look at Uncle going for that finishing maneuver, the mandible claw. Mandible claw applied here. Oh, and Marge looks to be out. Simpson coming in the ring again. Homer Simpson coming in, but the referee telling him to get out, and now the leg's hooked. Can Marge Simpson get the shoulder up after the mandible claw? Well, this isn't good. No, she can't. And now Homer Simpson finds himself outnumbered here, a 2-on-1. But nonetheless, he's going to try and fight. The odds against Simpson here, it looked good at the start. Ended up with a 3-on-2 advantage, did the Simpson family. Now Homer Simpson finds himself without a partner, having to face both Dutch Van der Linde and Uncle at the same time. And at the moment, he's not doing a very good job of it as the non-wrestlers champion. As now Dutch sends him for the ride off the ropes, comes behind with a sleeper hold. The lights may be fading here on Homer Simpson. At the hands of the man he may have to defend that title against, should he lose this match. As now Dutch Van der Linde takes him down, punches to the spine of Homer Simpson. Homer Simpson, a great non-wrestlers champion, a great athlete and one hell of a fighter. I just don't see him beating these two men in a 2-on-1 situation. The odds firmly against him. Simpson nonetheless still trying to fight back though, with a couple of blows to the face of Van der Linde. Beautiful clothesline, takes him right off his feet. And now knocking Dutch to the outside.
1.
My God, Simpson's not going to give up that easily, that's for
2.
sure.
3.
And now look at Simpson, very happy with knocking Dutch to the outside, but turning his back on him. Quick roll up. We could have a victory here. The shoulders down. My God, Simpson managing to get the shoulders up after the count of 2. Straight back to his feet and another thunderous clothesline. People said, did he have brain damage after that trolley crash in Saint Denis? He may have brain damage after that thunderous clothesline at the hands of Homer Simpson. And now Simpson really going to work on the leader of the Van der Linde gang. Tries the Irish whip. Dutch with a reversal. Oh, and come on. Well below the regions of Tahiti was that kick. A kick to the nether regions. And Dutch seemingly getting away with murder here. The referee not doing his job, and a spike pile driver now on Simpson. Well, the Van der Linde gang have done it here. They've defeated the Simpson family, but wait a minute. That should have put anyone down, but Homer Simpson just popping up after that spike pile driver. Big elbow off the top. This man does not have a trace, an ounce of quit in him. That is for sure. Knocking Dutch off the apron, trying to fight both men. Uncle tries to come from behind. Reverses into a hammerlock. Now both men in the ring. Homer Simpson still fighting away. Simpson fighting both men and doing a pretty good job of it. And now he's saying maybe the end is near for Uncle. Just as it was at Boxing Day Brawl inside that steel cage. And now Simpson, my God, what a clothesline. Uncle did a backflip there. The impact of that move, the clothesline, turning him inside out. And as much as I said, Homer Simpson may not have a chance here. I said that about 2 minutes ago. I may have changed my mind. Homer Simpson, like a house on fire, taking on both men. Sends Uncle for the ride. Tries the spinebuster, but nice reversal by the wily veteran. And now Uncle gonna get the tag to Dutch Van der Linde, but he won't get the opportunity. Nice spear by Simpson. And he definitely won't be getting the tag now as Simpson knocks Van der Linde off the apron. Now the referee getting in the way, getting Irish whipped. Sends Uncle into the corner. Another spear on Van der Linde, who tries to come in and get involved again. Homer Simpson will not be stopped here tonight. He will not let this match die. He's determined to rid the world of the Van der Linde gang. And maybe the days are numbered here. Look at this. Homer Simpson nails the Simpsons. That's the same move he used to defeat Uncle at Boxing Day Brawl and regain his championship. Now the leg hooked, the shoulders down, and we're going to be one-on-one here. Oh my God. Maybe we're not going to be one-on-one. I can't believe it. Uncle has just kicked out of the Simpsons' edge. I can't believe Uncle managed to stick in there after being hit with that move. Made of tougher stuff, clearly. Simpson still staying on him, though. Oh, and maybe this is what's going to finish the match. His super finisher. The Tiger Bomb off the top. He may really have lumbago after that move. And now Simpson with the legs hooked, the shoulders down. And yes, Uncle has been eliminated. We down to one-on-one. Dutch Van der Linde against Simpson, but Van der Linde with a cheap shot. Completely catching Simpson by surprise, and maybe Simpson's put too much into this match, knocking the referee down just as he did against Bart Simpson at Boxing Day Brawl. Simpson may have nothing left in the tank here. Wait a minute. Reaching for that foreign object and nails Homer Simpson. We knew that Dutch had have a plan, and maybe that was it. Simpson blindsided by that foreign object, nailed right in the face. Oh, and now Dutch with the cover. Oh, and come on, the feet on the ropes. Referee doesn't see it. Oh, and for God's sake, Dutch Van der Linde has cheated his way to victory. He will get a title shot against Homer Simpson.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your winners, the team of Dutch Van der Linde, Uncle, and Micah. Bell.
Dutch van der Linde cheating his way to victory. He will get a shot at Homer Simpson.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 5-minute time limit. And it is for the Non-Wrestlers Championship. Introducing first, the challenger. He hails from Pennsylvania and weighs in tonight at 231 pounds, Dutch van der Linde.
Well, the leader of the van der Linde gang, Dirty Dutch van der Linde, cheated his way to victory in that 6-man tag, saving the existence of his gang on this channel and earning a title shot here tonight against Homer Simpson. Great opportunity for that man. Here comes the champion now.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, hailing from Springfield and weighing in tonight at 278 pounds, it's the current reigning and defending non-wrestlers champion, Homer J. Simpson.
Well, Homer J. Simpson thought he disposed of the van der Linde gang at Boxing Day Brawl when he defeated Uncle to regain that belt inside of a 16-foot high steel cage. Homer Simpson a few nights ago, alongside his family, had the opportunity, if he would have defeated the van der Linde gang in that 6-man tag team match, the van der Linde gang would have had to leave the channel forever. Unfortunately for Simpson, Dirty Dutch van der Linde had a trick up his sleeve, nailing him with a foreign object and winning in order to gain a title shot here tonight. This is real personal stuff here between these two men. One previous encounter last time, it ended in shenanigans, it ended in a run-in and a gang attack. And I believe that Bart Simpson is stood at the gorilla position, stood in the backstage area, and he's there to make sure that no members of the van der Linde gang are going to come out and interfere. So hopefully we're going to get a fair, equal contest here between these two great athletes. The bell sounds here. Homer Simpson's first title defense since regaining that belt. He has to face a very dangerous Dutch van der Linde who tries taking the early cheap shot, but Simpson not falling for it, getting out of the way and now laying some heavy blows on Dutch van der Linde as he sends him for the ride off the ropes and a beautiful tilt-a-whirl slam by the non-wrestlers champion. This is more than just about championships and about competing. This is personal between these two men. And Homer Simpson really wasting no time doing a number on the Dirty Dutchman himself, trying to hyperextend the neck with that submission maneuver. Very painful. And Dutch van der Linde normally has a master plan. Whatever that plan is, it's certainly not working at the moment as Simpson sends him into the corner. Beautiful clothesline. And look at that, the referee getting in the way. Simpson just throwing him. Dutch tries a cheap shot. Simpson blocking. Simpson on fire in this match and a diving forearm smash. Van der Linde really struggling now. Homer Simpson going to work on the legs, trying to hyperextend that knee joint and causing the man a lot of pain while he's down on the canvas. Van der Linde somehow managing to find an escape to that move. But Simpson has been absolutely dominant, and Dutch van der Linde, a pretty poor performance from him, it has to be said. We'll be hoping he can turn it around at some point. He needs to find an opening and make the most of it. Or maybe this is it. Homer Simpson taunting him. Trying to fire back. Simpson blocking everything he throws at him. Nails a right hand finally this time. As now Dutch sends him for the ride off the ropes. Beautiful belly-to-belly suplex by the leader of the van der Linde gang. And the first opportunity that Dutch has had. Can he make the most of it? Or maybe not. Simpson now takes him down. Goes for the knee again. And now Homer Simpson looking to take a big risk to put this match away. Tries to elbow drop off the top. Van der Linde with a nice reversal, sticking the knees up. And perhaps that could be a turning point. Homer Simpson taking a big risk coming up the top, trying to finish the match off. A risk that certainly didn't pay off. And now Van der Linde with an opportunity to gain the advantage in this match. Now goes behind with a sleeper hold. Trying to put the lights out on the reign on the non-wrestlers champion, Homer Simpson. Simpson looked to be fading there. Dutch releasing the hold, but nails him right in the spine with that drop kick. Not going well at the moment by Homer J. Simpson. And a nice clothesline in the corner by Dutch. Maybe the Van der Linde gang member can do it. And look at this, a dirty pin, just as he did in that 6-man tag team match. He's going to scream out of the belt. No, he's not. Homer Simpson getting the shoulder up, but how did the referee not spot that? Dutch using the ropes for extra leverage. Nonetheless, it backfired. It didn't work. As the fight continues here, heavy right hands to the face by Van der Linde. Oh no! No! The foreign object. Oh, he's going to cheat his way to victory again, but wait a minute, Homer Simpson popping up. Tries the back suplex, reversal by Simpson. Nothing but adrenaline got him up after being nailed with that weapon. Simpson will not be screwed here tonight, that is for sure. And now he sends Dutch for the ride, picks him up. Beautiful spine buster. Oh, that may have been Dutch's master plan again, that foreign object. But Homer Simpson too fired up, he would not stay down. He will not be defeated. And now look at this, going for his super finisher. Is he going to nail the Tiger Bomb off the top? This match is over. Oh, wait a minute. Well, Simpson nailing that move, but look at this, Micah coming out with a steel chair. Swings it, but look at that, Simpson blocking. And nails Micah right across the head. The Van der Linde gang trying a gang attack, but it's not working. Simpson will not be defeated here. Dutch's master plan has come unravelled again. As Simpson fighting both men, but Micah ducking the clothesline. And oh no, we've got a double team situation here. Now we've got both men focused on Homer Simpson. And why hasn't the referee rang the bell yet? Dutch taking him down. Micah putting the boots to him. Why has the bell not been rung? Well, it's been rang now. And I thought Bart Simpson was backstage watching the entrance area. How the hell did Micah get past him? And this is not a good situation. Dutch Van der Linde had no plans of having a fair contest here. He wanted to take the man out permanently. It's gang warfare. There are no rules here. And now Micah reaching under the ring for another weapon. He's got another steel chair. And nails Homer Simpson right in the knees. Oh my God, no. And Bart Simpson has been battered and bloodied, Uncle backstage. Simpson looks to be in a bad way. As now, oh wait a minute, and Javier Escuella. And look at that. Andrew Milton in the backstage area, keeping watch, keeping guard. Alongside Bill Williamson. This has been a setup, this has been a master plan by Dutch. There's no way in, there's no way out for any more members of the Simpson family. They're going to try and end this poor man's life here, and there's not a lot that Homer Simpson can do about it. And a DDT on the chair. Oh, wait a minute. That's in the parking lot. I don't know who the hell that is. But my God, Andrew Milton's face smashed right into the glass and that limousine. Well, Dutch had every base covered. He had the parking lot covered, the backstage area covered to try and continue this assault, which he's doing at the moment. But look at this. Bill Williamson taken out, his head slammed in those ambulance doors. Somebody is breaking through the line of defence here of the Van der Linde gang. But I don't think it's going to be quick enough for Homer Simpson here. He's in a real bad way. He's getting absolutely decimated at the hands of Micah and Dutch Van der Linde. Oh, wait a minute, from behind. Javier Escuella with a camera. But he snatches it away from him and nails him in the face. That looks a lot like a former Van der Linde gang member, but it can't be. He died back in 1899. It can't be him, but nonetheless, the line of defence here for the Van der Linde gang getting absolutely destroyed. But Homer Simpson, I don't think Homer Simpson's going to make it here. Wait a minute, Uncle. My God, that looks a lot like Arthur Morgan. And look at this, Uncle, sent through the table. That's got to be Arthur Morgan. The question is he going to come out here and save the day for Homer Simpson? And my God, here he comes. Dutch looking into the eyes of a man who he thought was dead, but he's come back. Dutch tries charging in. Morgan takes him down. Right hand, right to the face. By God, Arthur Morgan has returned from the grave here. but it may not be quick enough for Homer Simpson, still getting absolutely beaten and bloodied by Micah Bell. The fight goes on the stage. Look at this, the stunner. Arthur Morgan with a stunner, and he's making his way to the ring. Micah Bell doesn't see him. By God, he sees him now. Arthur Morgan has returned from the grave to get revenge on the Vanderlyn gang, and he's saved Homer Simpson's skin here. Comes off the ropes, drops the elbow right across the face. Arthur Morgan, I can't believe my eyes. I don't think Dutch can believe it. I don't think Micah can believe it. But by God, Arthur Morgan has come back here, and he may have just saved the life of the non-wrestlers champion Homer Simpson. Micah Bell from to the outside. The Vanderlyn gang have been decimated here at the hands of a former member, a man we thought was dead, but my God, he's back. And look at this for an alliance, Homer Simpson and Arthur Morgan celebrating in the ring. Dutch Vanderlyn had a master plan. It looked like there was no holes in it, but he didn't account for this man coming back. By God, Arthur Morgan is here on the channel. What a moment